for every single time. Today we're counting down 10 rusty cast iron pans sitting in cellars, barns, and back porches right now, and I'm going to show you exactly how to tell the ordinary ones from the ones carrying real money. Stay with me to number 3, because that's the pan I owned for 2 years, without knowing what I actually had. Let me be straight with you before we start counting. Most old cast iron is a $30 to $70 pan. Out of 100 skillets I go through at a typical sale, most of them are worth less than dinner out. A handful land between 100 and 200, and a small group, the 10 we're covering today, climb into the hundreds and sometimes the thousands. Rare is rare. It's also sometimes sitting in a chicken coop with a nest built inside it. Here's why the old pans are different, and almost nobody explains this part. Run your thumb across the inside of a brand new skillet. Feels like fine sandpaper. That's how iron comes straight out of a sand mold. The old foundries ground and polished that cooking surface glass smooth because a rough pan simply didn't sell back in 1915. That extra step cost labor, and one by one, American foundries stopped doing it to save a nickel. A smooth, glassy interior is your very first clue. Second clue is weight. Set a modern 12-inch pan next to one from the 1920s, and the old one feels almost hollow by comparison. Third, before around 1910, foundries poured the iron through a channel called a gate, then snapped off the tab and filed the scar smooth. That little filed scar is a gate mark, and we'll come back to it later on this list. 2 quick dating rules worth keeping in your pocket. If a pan says made in USA anywhere on it, it's almost certainly after 1960, since that's when country of origin labeling became required by law. And a raised ring circling the outside of the bottom is called a heat ring, which generally means the pan predates 1940. Those rings locked into the round openings on a wood stove, so the pan wouldn't slide. Let's start counting. Number 10 is the pan everybody walks past because they're hunting for a name that was never there to begin with. Number 10, Favorite, out of Pequot, Ohio, and it's got the friendliest logo in the whole hobby. The name's cast in an arc, with a curved line running underneath it, so the whole thing reads almost like a little smiling face stamped into the bottom of the pan. Favorite cast their pans noticeably thin and light, even by the standards of the era. So if one feels too light for its size, that's worth a second look right there. The company folded by the late 1930s, which means there's only so much of it left in the world. I still think about this one more than I'd like to admit. At a flea market inside the fairgrounds up near Waterloo, Wisconsin, there was a rust-caked skillet on a back table with a $20 sticker on it. I spotted that smile logo right away. I also thought I saw a hairline crack running through the rust, and I couldn't confirm it fast enough to feel good about the risk, so I got cautious and walked. A man 3 tables down bought it inside the hour. Turned out there was no crack at all, just dirt sitting in a shadow. Good examples from this maker sell in the $100 to $300 range, and the larger sizes go higher still. That's the most expensive $20 I never spent, and it's exactly why I carry a rag and a flashlight to every sale now. Your checklist. 1. Look for the arced names with the curved smile line underneath it. 2. Check for unusually light weight relative to the pan size. 3. Tap it gently and listen for a clean ring instead of a dull thud, and don't walk away just because the light's bad. Check it properly first. Up next at number 9 is the pan everybody walks past because they're hunting for a name that was never stamped on it to begin with. Number 9. The unmarked, smooth bottom skillet. No name, no logo, sometimes just a number and a letter stamped in. Everybody walks right past these because they're hunting for a brand. But several major foundries ran unmarked lines on purpose, selling the branded version to department stores and the exact same casting, minus the logo, to 5 and dime shops for less money. 2 prices, 1 product.